Hello gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Solo Spelunking. And tonight, as you can see from the setup, it is again Shadowdark time, where I will continue my Shadowdark adventures in the Keldor sector, which is basically Star Wars powered by the Shadowdark rule set, using my own Shadowdark hack that you can get promotion at Drive-Thru RPG, together with a few supplements if you're interested in that. And I want to jump right back into the action. But before I do this, a little OOC bookkeeping information. So for those of you following the series along, by now you know that I'm using the solo gaming rules for urban adventures from Scarlet Heroes. So I'm on a hunt for a stolen data core, which I treat sort of like a bounty hunt. And I basically declared the last scene that I played when I did this speeder tailing skill challenge. I declared this scene to be an investigation scene in retrospect, and that was investigation scene number 3, which states: tail an actor who might have a clue. On a check failure, face a fight. So this is what we did. We tailed the actor that had the clue, the main actor basically, Captain Ghant, that we suspect has stolen the data core with his crew. And we almost got it. We were doing a skill challenge and we were missing one success. So I'm treating this, for the purpose of this structure here, as a half victory, which means I do get a victory point, but I do not get a clue, because usually if you do investigation scenes, you also get a clue, and clue is a metagaming currency. You need to initiate action scenes, which, if you're successful, give you 2 victory points, and you have to reach 10 victory points before the enemy does. So, but the enemy also got a victory point, so, well, my tally is actually pretty good. I'm at 6 victory points, the enemy is at 2 victory points, but I do have 0 clues. And we still, because we failed the scene, we still have to face a fight according to the rule set. And this is actually what I think would be a fitting continuation of our story. So let's just say that my tailing attempt was detected. So, because they're not stupid, and they detected my attempt. So they went down, they set their speeder down, they observed my speeder, and they observed us also going down, because we're about to search the area for them, for their speeder. So this is what they are doing. They're preparing basically an ambush for us. And this is where we will be picking up this story. So we set down the speeder. And I go like, don't worry, Rhya, they can't be far. We'll find them. If we don't find them, we'll find their speeder. And then maybe we can improvise something like put a tracker on and maybe take one of our comlinks and attach it to the speeder and then home in on the signal. We'll think of something. I'm confident. I wish I could share your optimistic appraisal of the situation. Yeah. I have learned to trust my gut, and I got a good feeling about this. All right, we will see what your gut gets us. All right, so we could actually cover more ground if we split up. that is correct. But if you find them, or we will be outnumbered 2-1. Yeah, you're right, but I doubt that they will wait at the speeder, and I think we might find the speeder, and then we have to check the surrounding area for possible hideouts, and maybe, like I said, prepare the speeder with some sort of homing device. So I think we should split up to cover more ground. We'll stay in touch via comlink. It worked the first time. All right, it is your call then. So we split up, and we divide the area up a little, like a primitive search grid, like you take this street from here to there and those blocks, and I take this street, something like this. And then we start searching. And now I'm going to roll, because we split up, and I'm going to roll. I am green, Rhya is red, and the lower of us, the lower number, is the one that is getting ambushed, because they of course didn't split up. So I'm green, and if I roll the lower number, I will get ambushed. Oh, it's a tie. Gotta roll again. Rhya is ambushed. 1-4. All right, so Rhya will be ambushed. So let's set up the scene a little. All right, so this is I just draw some city blocks here. And so, and there's like some garbage cans here and a garbage canister here. So just to have some little area. So, and Rhya, she's coming up from this side. So we went down here, and this is like her search pattern, her search area. And this is Captain Ghant and his bodyguard gunslinger. And the bodyguard gunslinger, he is hiding behind these garbage canisters, and Captain Ghant, he is hiding behind this cargo canister, so that they could basically take us into a crossfire when we move out of this alley. And because we are ambushed, but Rhya, I mean, she's an Eldrithian shadow huntress, so I do give her a chance to spot the ambush, however with disadvantage. So she's got to do a DC 15 wisdom check with disadvantage. So it's a very slim chance, but you never know. DC 15. Eight and 9. No. So she is indeed completely surprised. So she, even though she's careful, she does not have her Shadow Blade ignited yet, which means her AC is 1 less. It's a 15 AC. So as she walks out of this alley here, they attack. So there's no initiative. The initiative is with Captain Ghant. Let me get some scrap paper out, and let me roll a d6. So the red die is the number of rounds Rhya has to face them alone until I arrive, because she will immediately contact me, but I need a while. Oh, lucky, I wasn't that far away. So I arrive at the start, so she's got to survive 1 combat round, and at the start of the second round, I will arrive. All right, so Captain Ghant and his bodyguard. So I'm using for the bodyguard, see, I got my Shadowdark products. I got them all printed in one volume. And in my Adversaries of the Galaxy, I got these quick NPCs that I will be using. And there are, where are they, the adversaries? Oh, here. Yeah. All right, here my quick generic NPC templates. So it's actually pretty simple. You just need the NPC's level. It should not be higher than 5 because then they're not really generic, and the level determines the other statistics, and all stats are average. All right, so the bodyguard, he is a level 2 character. So his attack bonus is plus level, which is plus 2. His AC is 10 plus level or by armor. So he is wearing a leather jacket, padded leather jacket, which counts as light armor, which would also be 12. So it's just 12, and he's got hit points equal to level times 4. So 8 hit points, and I can choose one non-combat area of expertise that this bodyguard has advantage with. And because he's a bodyguard, I give him the expertise of perceptive, so any wisdom checks to notice stuff he rolls with advantage, because he's a bodyguard, just for the fluff of it. All right, so let's jot this down real quick. So the bodyguard, he has HP 8, plus 2 attack by weapon. He's got a heavy blaster pistol, which deals 1d8, and his AC is 12, and he is perceptive. All right, and Captain Ghant, I'm also using the generic template, but I'll make him level 4. So this will be set in stone from now on. I don't think I did write down the stats for him the last time, because so Captain Ghant is a level 4 character, level 4 generic character, which means he's got 16 hit points, 4 times 4. 16 hit points. He attacks with plus 4. He also deals 1d8 points of damage. And he's got an AC of 14, which is light armor and the dex or int or wisdom bonus or whatever. And his skill is, he's got a intimidating presence because he's a captain. So interaction rolls where he needs to threaten or intimidate someone or get someone to do stuff, he rolls with advantage. Intimidating presence. All right, and they do have the initiative. So Captain Ghant is attacking, and Rhya, she's got an AC of 15 during this round because no Shadow Blade ignited yet. And it's a 3, so lucky me. A 3, that's a miss. So thanks to her quick reflexes, he goes pew without any warning, but her quick reflexes, she takes a step back, the blaster bolt zips past, as now the bodyguard attacks with plus 2. He hits, but lucky me, 1, which is 0 damage, because I'm using the damage conversion rules from Blackstream Solo Heroes, because I'm only playing 2 heroes and I want it a little bit cinematic. So thankfully, Rhya, she is hit, but her armor, she's wearing her leaf skin armor, absorbs the blast and distributes the energy across the body. She can feel the warmth, however, of the absorbed blast, but yeah, but lucky, no damage. And now it's Rhya's turn. She will move first, and she will move down here, take cover behind this corner of the building, and she will attack. Oh, she can't shoot. Damn. All right, so Nair, because she's got her Shadow Blade. I just forgot. So this is a free action. This is like instant. So she ignites her Shadow Blade, and because she's melee, and she gotta take she wants to cover the distance quick to the closest target, which actually is Captain Ghant. So she immediately moves over there, so this is within near. Now she can still attack. And she attacks, and her Shadow Blade actually deals 1d10 points of damage, and she attacks with +3. So yeah, there's no stun on these lightsabers. Oh, it's a critical fail, a natural 1, which means, by my Shadowdark rules, that the energy cell is depleted, and she needs an action next round. Let me check this. I think it was an action, yeah, to slap in a new energy cell. Damn. Damn. Yeah, let's see. Energy. Here. This weapon needs an energy cell to operate. Whenever you roll a natural 1 on an attack roll, the energy cell is drained and needs to be replaced with an action. Yeah, and 2 energy cells fit in 1 gear slot and cost 25 credits. All right. But she already's got, or she still has 2 energy cells, but yeah, she can only do this next round because yeah, as she strikes him, her Shadow Blade goes out. Damn. Next round. All right, I arrive at the start of the next round, but still initiative stays as it is. Those 2, they go first, and then it'll be us. So I'm halfway here. All right, so yeah, this guy, he sees that they're in some sort of melee, and he does not want to endanger Captain Ghant. He trusts that he can handle her because he doesn't know her abilities yet. So he will take a shot at me with his heavy blaster pistol. (11 + 2), which is not enough because I have an AC of 15, thanks to my quick reflexes and senses and my light armor. But he stays where he's at because he's got some cover. And now Captain Ghant attacks Rhya. +4. 4 + 4, that is 8. That is not enough. But her Force Blade is not ignited, her Shadow Blade, so she's still at 15 AC. Alright, so the question now is, does she actually slip in, or does he use her action to replace the energy cell, or does she just use her Sonic Dagger, which she also has, to make an attack? And I think in the heat of the battle, she's not thinking about switching energy cells. She just, in one quick motion, gets out her Sonic Dagger, which is like a Vibro Dagger. It vibrates at supersonic speed, and the cutting edge is heated to a white-hot glow, and she slashes at him. 10 plus 3. Damn, he's got 14. And this is sadly only 13. So he barely. So he moves backwards, and she slashes across his chest, but yeah, misses. All right, me. So I have a bad position here, so because I'm like in this corridor, he just needs to aim. So I'm moving. This is near. I'm taking cover behind this corner and shooting at this guy, and I'm not, because actually I do not want to spend too much time not hitting. It equals each is out, so I'm not using any cover modifiers. This is just for fluff. I mean, you would take cover behind the corner, so this is for the cinematic effect. So we're ducking behind the corners, pew pew, shooting, but I will not use any modifiers like disadvantage. I will do this if you're shooting in melee, into melee with an ally involved, but this is just for cinematic fluff. It'll be just straightforward attacks. So I'm moving behind this corner and pew, DL44 heavy blaster pistol. Because I never hit anyways with +0 at 12. And I do not have any more luck tokens at the moment. And Rhya can't use the force because, yeah, she also failed. That is an 11. That is a miss. Barely, but a miss. Pew. All right, so next round. So, I'm starting up here now. Captain Ghant, he is using his blaster pistol, and because it's not like a two-handed rifle, he does not get any disadvantage. He can just shoot from the hip, also in melee. So he shoots at point-blank range, actually, yeah, at Rhya, and she's at AC 15. And he misses. I'm lucky. 6 plus 4. That's a miss. Now this guy. I'm not using the dice cut now. +2 at 10 plus 2 is 12. Thankfully, I got 15 AC. So pew, pew, the bolt hits the concrete wall. All right, Rhya. Sonic Dagger. 9 plus 3. That is not enough. Damn, it would be 6 points of damage. Now, Nash. Pew, pew, pew. Shooting DL44. Yes! Oh, but this is only for enemy damage. Haha. Alright, so 14 and 1. And thankfully, I get +1 damage because I rolled this as a talent starting the game. Range damage +1. So I actually do 2 points of damage to the bodyguard. Pew, who's at 6 hit points. So I graze his shoulder. Pew, Alright, the enemies. Captain Ghant, +4. Shooting at Rhya. Oh, 16 hits, 7 points of damage. By my conversion rolls, transfers into 2 points. Rhya, she only got 6 hit points. Now she's at 4 hit points. So she takes a shot point blank range into the armor, and at this close distance, the armor is not able to dissipate all the energy. And now this guy shoots at me, at Nash. And also 19 for 4 points, but this thankfully translates only into 1 point. So I jot this down here. Nash and Rhya. Rhya is at 4 HP, and I got I'm at 5 HP, so I'm at 4 also. So we are both at 4 HP. And now it's our turn, though. He attacked, he attacked. All right, so Rhya, she needs to retaliate with her Vibro Dagger. Oh, come on! 4, no. And now me, shooting at this guy. So we're in cover, pew, pew, exchanging blaster bolts. Oh, yes, 19 for 4 points. Haha. So that's a great hit. 4 points. He's at 2 points. 2 hit points left. So he takes one in the chest. And Rhya missed. Yeah, all right. So now it is the Captain Ghant. Captain Ghant is shooting at Rhya. 11 plus 4, that is a 15, and that is enough because she's got AC 15. With her Shadow Blade, it would have missed, but 3, that translates to 1 point of damage. So Rhya is at 3. Bodyguard, shooting at me, Nash. 6, that's a miss. Pew! All right, so now we have to make it count. Rhya, come on. Give me a 20 now. Rhya. 19, almost. 4 points of damage, but that's a good one. Rhya, she does not get any bonus damage, so 4 points. Captain Ghant is at 16, now he's at 12. So she slashes him across the upper arm. He grits his teeth. All right, and now me. Or did I already? Damn. I think I already... Yeah, I already did, because I got to write this down here, the order of battle. So it's Ghant, Bodyguard, Rhya, and Nash. I think now I'm completely confused because I talk too much and I'm not concentrating. So Rhya attacked, but I think I attacked before. Well, anyway, so never mind. So this is how it is now. We start a new round and I will make little check marks here. So Captain Ghant attacking Rhya. 10 plus 4, 14. That misses barely because she's got AC 15. Phew. So she ducks. So that was Ghant. Now the Bodyguard attacks me. 3, no, that's a miss. Now Rhya attacking with the Sonic Blade. Come on, Rhya, you can do it. Plus 3. Yes, 16 plus 3, but only 1 point of damage. So Captain Ghant is at 11. That was Rhya. And now it is my turn. And I shoot at the Bodyguard. Oh, and I miss. 4. All right, that was me. And we start a new round with Captain Ghant attacking Rhya. Oh, damn it. He hits, but only for 1 point. But Rhya is at 2 hit points. So that was Ghant. Now the Bodyguard shooting at me. Pew, pew, pew. Couple of shots. Oh, and he hits 17 for 1 point of damage. 4 is converted to 1 point of damage. That was the Bodyguard shooting. And I'm at 3 hit points. Now Rhya. Come on, Rhya. Come on. Ah, fuck. Excuse me. So, 2. That's a miss, I would say. All right, and now me. Pew, pew, pew. Shooting my DL-44 at this Bodyguard type. Come on. Oh, man. 2. Damn. And now it's Ghant again. God damn it. All right, so Captain Ghant. Point blank range. So they're dancing a little and making side steps. And it's not like a static affair. It's like a flurry of moves. And Captain Ghant, yes, he totally misses, which means a natural 1. Also his his energy cell goes out. All right, so he's got to spend an action next round. So now the bodyguard. Lucky. The bodyguard. Yes, he misses with a 3. All right, now it's our turn. We can make it count. Rhya. Sonic Dagger. Come on. 14. Yes, that's a hit. 14. That's 17. 4 points of damage. Damn. So the captain is at 7 hit points. All right. Rhya. All right, 1, 2, 3. So Rhya, that is. And now Nash. Come on, Nash, you can do it. I really need to buff his attack bonus. I need to, like, when we got time, I need to get him like a pimped weapon with a laser pointer or something like that. All right, Nash. Oh, man, a 2. I can't believe it. It would have been 8 damage. Would have, could have, should have. All right, Captain Ghant. Damn. All right, Captain Ghant. Oh, this is a close one again. Rhya. Captain Ghant. Yes, he misses. That was Captain Ghant. Now the bodyguard. At me. Pew! 15, that's a hit. But 1 is 0 damage. So at the last minute, whew, lucky, I make a sidestep and pew, the blaster bolt hits the concrete. All right. Now Rhya. Come on, Rhya, you can do it. Rhya. Oh, man. 6. No. And now me. Come on. Yes. 12, that hits. So Rhya, and this was me. So we all got 4 X's now. Yes, so 8 points of damage. Plus 1, that is 9 points. And I hit on the spot because he only has an AC of 12. So this guy, because I sidestepped, so he sticks his head out to see what's going on. And at this moment, pew, the blaster bolt hits him straight in the head. Pew, he just, blinding light, he's just dead. And now Ghant, he has to face us both. All right, Captain Ghant. All right, so he sees his bodyguard down, and now the thing is, does he want to flee? Let's make an attack first and see what happens. 17, he hits Rhya for 1 point. So Rhya is at 1 hit point. So she is tumbling, and the bodyguard is dead. All right. So actually, no, he's not. I don't want to do a chase scene now again, because, and going by the book, it's like we all got the same speed. So if he runs away and I run after him, so it would come down to like some sort of skill challenge. But I mean, I don't need to. I need the data core, not him. So even if I kill him, I might get some information where the data core is at. So yeah, we will just continue because I feel like it, and I am not really a fan of moral rules and fleeing and stuff. So usually my battles are to the end. All right, so it's Rhya, and she is using her Sonic Dagger, and it's a 16. It's a hit for 3 points. So the captain's at 4 hit points. He at 7 now, he's at 4 hit points, and that was Rhya. And now it is my turn. I move closer because because I do not want to endanger Rhya. However, looking over my looking over my stuff, I do not have a melee weapon. So what I'm doing is, I'm also in close combat melee range. There's no chance that I might hit higher, but from the distance, it'll take the entire round. It's 2 moves to close the distance. So I'm using my turn to also close the distance. And now it's Captain Ghant again. And he attacks Rhya. 9 plus 4. Luckily he misses. Because this would have actually taken her to 0 HP, which would have been death counter and all that nasty stuff. So now Rhya, she is enraged. She doesn't recognize the pain anymore. It's just pure blind rage, and she attacks, and 11 plus 3 is 14. Yes, and Captain Ghant, he's got 14. So that is a hit, and 6 points of damage takes him out. Yes. All right. So she. All right. Let's. I don't know. Is there a rule in Shadowdark that you can, with a melee weapon, if you reduce someone to 0 HP, you can decide to knock him out? Let me check this. If not, I'm just going to rule this. So this is my complete quick start. I combined the player and GM quick start into one PDF and printed it also as a nice little on-the-go Shadowdark rule book. Let's see, damage, I think. Rolling the dice, gameplay, combat. Let's look at combat. Page 50 of the player's quick start. So, and I just used like a paper clip here to separate those two because of the page numbers. All right, damage, knockout. You can choose to knock a creature unconscious instead of killing it if you reduce it to 0 hit points. Exactly, this is what we're going to do. So, so Rhya, because she's an experienced combatant, she sees the opening. She sees that he has left himself vulnerable because he focused his attention on Nash. So she, with the hilt of the sonic dagger, hits him at a nerve point on the side of his head. Pow! And he goes dark. Whew. Whew. And just for a moment, it seems like as if some expression of relief is on her face, but she immediately regains her composure and is all Rhya again. She takes a deep breath, sort of like a very short meditation, calms herself, looks over to Nash. Are you all right? In her usual calm and almost cold voice. And I go like, yeah, just a scratch. He grazed me with a blaster bolt, but thanks to my armor, my padded jacket, I'm all right. What about you? You don't look too well. Yeah, my leaf skin armor, it is very effective, but at this close distance I could feel the heat through the armor. I think if I take my armor off, I will have some bruises and burns. But now that we got Captain Ghant, there will be time to recuperate in the ship. Yeah, well, we shouldn't actually stay and linger here. I mean, we probably drew some attention to us, so we should actually take him to the ship and lock him in one of the cabins and interrogate him there. Yeah, we will do that. All right, so she gets out. No, she doesn't have binoculars. Yeah, all right, so she doesn't have anything to bind him, but now she knocked him out, so now I'm switching to stun, and I'm shooting 2 more stun blasts into him to make sure that he really is out. And before I take him, we take him to the speeder, I quickly search this guy. I take the usual datapad and comlink to maybe gather some information, and he's got 1d6 times 100 credits. And 400 credits. All right, so I'll jot this down later. All right, so we take him, we leave him. I take datapad and comlink. I got the money. And we take the speeder and we head back to Nash's ship, to my ship. So, and I'm at 3 HP and Rhya at 1. I'm going to jot this down in my character log here and add 400 credits. So actually I'm not really poor. I do have, so Nash has 8,100 credits at the moment. But I got a junk ship. I need to modify my ship. I need to pimp my blaster. So I need more money probably than I've got, but it's a start. All right, so we head back. And this is where I will end the session, a little bit shorter today, but I feel this is a good ending point. Oh, and I already forgot again to say this at the beginning. So if you like my channel or what you see here and actual plays and me rambling about actual plays, please do consider liking and subscribing and sharing and all those YouTube things that you do, because it really helps the channel grow and it costs you nothing and it makes me happy. Yeah, so I think this is all I gotta say. Today is Wednesday, so this is my midweek video, and I will be returning on the weekend and then alternating again with my fantasy campaign, Keep on the Shadowfell. Well, not campaign, but my playthrough of the adventure, Keep on the Shadowfell. And a little teaser before we actually close out the video. Let me get my tablet here ready. Maybe you remember that when I came back from my vacation, I said that I had a couple of ideas already in my head for some projects, and indeed I want to share something with you. It's it's not done yet, but I'm working on. I gotta wait for it to come up here. I'm working on a new product that I will be bringing out or getting out, and this is the solo RPG framework and toolbox for space opera. And this is a collection of system agnostic gameplay procedures, generators and tools to ease the burden of playing your favorite space opera RPG solo. So what this is basically system neutral, and it gives you gameplay procedures for certain gameplay elements that usually pop up in sci-fi or space opera RPGs, like procedures for landing on a planet, taking off, for town gameplay, but also generators for urban events and encounters, bounty hunts, bulletin board jobs, and all that kind of stuff. So I want to give you a short preview. Can you actually see this? Yes, like for example, I'm just going to scroll through here. So this is the content table so far. So you see we got urban encounter generator, bulletin board job generator, an underworld or black ops job generator. We got a chapter on bounty hunting, an NPC generator, something with derelict vessels, and of course there will be sector generation in there. And to give you an idea, I want to show you the urban encounter generator, and actually this should work if I do because this is actually a content with links, so basically a reference, what are they called, hyperlinks or whatever. So this is the urban encounter generator, and it is not like an encounter table, but what it is instead, it's like you get a prompt and you fill these brackets. Those are basically variables, and you fill these with roles from the corresponding tables to basically get in, not infinite, but a great variety. So I elaborated here a little bit. So to generate an urban encounter, use the following prompt and fill the variables in brackets with random entries from the following tables, modifying the results slightly when necessary to make sense or interpret them in a more abstract manner to fit the context. So this is the usual stuff if you use random generators. Sometimes it doesn't fit, but I give you an example. So for example, if you roll up a celebrity checking IDs, it could mean that there's an open air performance and security is checking the tickets. Or if you roll up a police squad that is picking the pockets of the PCs, it could mean that corrupt cops want to fine the players for made-up infractions. So you get the idea. So you have to adjust them slightly, and the prompt is a species NPC is activity with a, by a, to a, against a, whatever fits. Species NPC on a 1 to 3 on a d6, or against or with or whatever the PCs on a 4 to 6 on a d6. And then you roll any die for an NPC. On an even result, it's female, otherwise it's a male. So, and to get an idea, and like I said, this is system agnostic. So species is human, variant human, common alien, uncommon alien, and rare alien. And you have to adapt, of course, these variables to the system you are using. So like, for example, in a Star Wars setting, a rare alien would be like Yoda species maybe, or a Chiss like Thrawn species, and a common alien would maybe be like a Twi'lek, or maybe a Twi'lek not, but like a member of the Galactic Society like Bothans, they're in the Senate, Mon Calamari, whatever. Uncommon alien would be like maybe like a Shistavanian Wolfman, or exotic like the coins, which are the coinites, which are like the Star Wars Klingons. Those were like uncommon aliens. So you would have to adjust this to your system. Yeah, the other ones you could use. So let's say, for example, like going by the prompts, let's say you roll a common alien thief is offering a job, and then it would either be to another or to the PCs. So, and then you could play a scene where like a thief, a pickpocket approaches you and offers you a job. So so those are like 20 entries, activities, 20 NPCs, and you can combine them. See, they're like action-packed things there, like doing dueling, gambling, arguing, wounded, beat up, kill, rob, pickpockets, offering a job, threaten, selling an item. So you could have, I don't know, like a drug dealer arguing with a gambler because of something, and yeah, maybe you get involved, maybe you get not involved. This is what I mean with random events, are basically opportunities for interaction. It simulates a living, breathing world. Doesn't necessarily have to be always combat. Yeah, so this is like the urban encounter generator with this prompt, and the other things, they're like similar. The bulletin board job generator, and I elaborate a little always. So, and here you have like deliver cargo to destination, transport passenger to destination, escort vessel to destination, retrieve salvage from destination. And those are then again variables that you fill with these tables, and basically the story emerges from there. So let's say the mission is retrieve salvage from destination. So salvage could be, for example, like prototype AI modules or experimental medicine, prototype robots. So this is salvage which is lost, that you need to retrieve, either lost in space, but ship crashed on a planet. And and this is basically how this works. And those are like the more legit jobs. And the underworld black ops job generator, then we have stuff like assassinate target at destination for employer. And here we have things like employer, drug cartel, slaver ring, smuggling ring, resistance cell, corporation, because they're also like black ops. And target could be a politician, a journalist, a corrupt police officer. So let's say you have to assassinate a journalist for, let's say, for a corporation. Let's say like a journalist revealed unwanted information about business dealings, and now the corporation starts a black ops to kill him, and this is where you come in. So you get the idea how these generators work. Bounty hunting. Bounty hunting is interesting because here I got inspiration from Scarlet Heroes. And here I'm not done with this section yet, but you will have minor, major, and most wanted bounties where you determine the bounties, and then you need to get tracking points. And these tracking points are like skill challenges. So you have to acquire the necessary tracking points before you get 3 failures. But you play out, of course, those looking for the bounties. So it'll be you get clues and locations. And so you start off your hunt with an initial clue, and then depending on the difficulty of the bounty, you gotta pass checks with these generic DCs that you have to translate to your system, moderate, difficult. And when you pass, you get a tracking point. When you fail, you get a failure. And if you do not manage to get all your tracking points together by playing these investigation scenes, before you get 3 failures, that means that a rival bounty hunter has actually captured your query, because bounty hunters, they don't have exclusive contracts. And then, then this bounty is gone. Then, of course, an NPC generator, the usual stuff, derelict vessels. And what I mean with procedures, this is like a gameplay loop. When you like approach a planet, this is up here. So it's basically nothing special. Arriving in a planetary system and approaching a planet, then it has like a game loop. You check for random encounters, and depends if you're in high, low, or medium security systems. Then you check if you're inspected by authorities, or if authorities want to inspect you. Also, the chance depends on the security of the system. Then you have to decide if you want to do a regular or a shadow landing. A regular landing, of course, like you get clearance, you land, you pay your fee. A shadow landing is like a wild landing off the grid. Then you need to make a pilot check. And then when you enter the city, you switch to the city gameplay procedure. So this is what I mean by framework. So this is in the works, not done yet. And I also need to do a few test runs. I will use, of course, my Shadowdark for that, my Shadowdark series. And I got something similar, but actually not really similar, in the works for fantasy as well, like a sandbox setting for Shadowdark, using the Solo Dark rules. So this is in the works, so stay tuned for this. And now I rambled a lot longer than I actually wanted. And I will let you know when it's done, and then you will get it, or you will be able to pick it up on DriveThruRPG. Again, for all my stuff will be definitely under $5, but probably under $4. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, $3.29 or $2.99 or something. So it's like a cup of coffee. All right. So you buy me a cup of coffee, you get the stuff. Maybe you like it. Yeah, so this is something I'm working on right now. So, and now I actually rambled on more than I actually wanted to. So it's time to end this video now. So as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay healthy. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.